Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Desi TV USA. I am Tabinda Gul. Let's take a look at the headlines. New York to reinstate $9 Manhattan congestion fee starting January. Pak Army rescue stranded passengers in Desi. Bangladesh Attorney General proposes removing secular from constitutions. Sri Lankan President 𝐷𝐿𝐴's leftist coalition wins landslide victory in snap elections. India takes actions to reduce toxic smog in New Delhi. Allergy sufferer urged to leave. Lahore chokes under thick smog posing health risks to residents. Mike Tyson eager to face Jake Paul in upcoming match. These are headlines. Lead to news details. Governor 𝐂𝐍𝐿 has announced that New York will reintroduce a $9 congestion mitigation charge for driving in Manhattan. This plan, initially delayed, identified early this year, is set to take effect in January. The congestion fees aims to reduce traffic and fund public transportation's improvement across the city. Governor 𝐂𝐍𝐿 emphasized the initiative potentials to alleviate gridlock and combat environmental concern. While advocates praise the measures for its focus on sustainable urban planning, critics argue it may place an additional financial burden on drivers, especially those commuting for work. Authorities are now working on the logistics to ensure smooth implementations, with further detail expected in the coming weeks. The Pakistan Army successfully rescues 15 passengers stranded in Desi due to heavy snowfall on November 14. The operation, including ground teams and helicopters overcoming severe weather conditions, the stranded individuals who had run out of food were safely evacuated to 𝐷𝐿𝐴 and provided with essential. Families and locals praised the Army for their timely and heroic efforts. Bangladesh Attorney General has called for dropping the word secular from the constitution, citing the nation's 90% Muslim majority. The move has raised concern about minority rights, particularly for Hindus who have faced increased violence since Sheikh Hasina's ouster and Muhammad Yunus' rise to power. Critics fears this could formalize discriminations against Hindus, sparking national and international outcry. The world watches as Bangladesh debates its constitutional and religious identity. In a stunning result, Sri Lankan President Anura Kumara 𝐷𝐿𝐴's leftist coalition has won a decisive victory in a step general elections. The win gives 𝐷𝐿𝐴 the mandate to implement his ambitious plans to combat poverty in a nation still recovering from a severe financial crisis. With widespread support for his platform, the newly elected government is now poised to push through reforms aimed to stabilizing Sri Lanka's economy and improving the lives of its citizens. India is intensifying efforts to combat the severe smog blanketing New Delhi, one of the world's most polluted cities. As pollution levels soars, allergy sufferers are being urged to leave the capital to safeguard their health. Authorities are implementing measures to reduce toxic emissions, but experts warn that the air quality remains hazardous. With the health of millions at risk, the government is focusing on long-term solutions to address the city's air pollution crisis. Lahore, Pakistan's second largest city, remained enveloped in a heavy blanket of smoke on Thursday, triggering serious health concern for its residents. With pollution level reaching hazardous level, citizens are being urged to take precautions as the smoke continues to affect visibility and respiratory health. Experts warned that prolonged exposure could lead to significant health issues, particularly for children, the elderly, and those with pre-existing conditions. Local authorities are working to address the environmental crisis. And boxing legend Mike Tyson has expressed his excitement about stepping into the ring to face social media star tongue boxer Jake Paul. Tyson, known for his ferocity in the ring, can't wait to put on the gloves and take a shot at Paul in what promises to be a highly anticipated showdown. With both fighters generating immense buzz, fans are eagerly awaiting the clash between Tyson's season's experience and Paul's rising reputations in the boxing world. We will keep you informed of the devastations and relief effort caused by the hurricane in Milton, Florida, USA.
Meet the tools that help reduce flood risk across Harris County. From channels to stormwater detention basins to floodplain preservation, the Harris County Flood Control District manages each one with a single goal: flood risk reduction. Because they impact our quality of life with benefits like avoided damages, an expanded urban forest, and room for trails and green spaces. Flood risk reduction efforts have an impact on our quality of life. Learn more at hcfcd.org.
This is me, Tabinda, signing off. Stay tuned for more news, Desi TV USA, DTVNN, and our OTT platform, DTV Flex, where you can access to over 3,000 channels. So stay tuned and stay with us.